What's going on, everybody? Back again with another quick video for you. Today I got my lovely assistant, Demi Cherie, the Begona Princess, helping me out. And what we want to talk about today is basically some future breeding plans we have here at Lizard of Oz and two very amazing dragons. One produced here and one purchased from Peter Corona Dragons. So the first dragon I'm going to introduce to you is my boy, Gambit. And Gambit is a hypotrans leatherback dunner. Clearly, he's a red hypotrans leatherback dunner. And we produced this guy about a year ago. His father was a trans leatherback dunner, het hypo. Mom was a very, very nice red double het for hypo and trans. Couldn't be more satisfied with this guy. A lot of history with this guy. But long story short, I'm definitely glad that we have him here, and he'll be up to breed in a few months. He'll actually be upsized to breed. Now, the next dragon that I want to talk to you guys about, or I want to introduce to you guys, is this pretty lady right here. And this is a leatherback Wero bearded dragon. Now, I know some of you are like, what is a Wero? A Wero is a visual cross, is a cross of Whitblit and Zero. So visually, this girl is a Whitblit and Zero combined. Okay? And like I said, I purchased her from Peter Corona Dragons. She came from a head-to-head pairing. Love this girl. Great appetite on her. And what we plan to be doing in the future is actually pairing these two. And I'm looking to get optimally some silk hypotrans silk hypotrans dunners that are 100% het Wero, meaning they're 100% het Whitblit and Zero. But she's not a guaranteed 100% double het for hypo and trans. She's a 66% possible het for hypo and trans. So the goal is to use my guy here, who is a visual hypotrans, to prove out her het hypotrans genetics. Another objective is, like I said, to produce leatherback dunner het Weros. Okay? But I just wanted to show these guys to you. Like I said, I love both of these dragons, and I figure these are two dragons you don't see too often. Again, like I said, this is Gambit, and he is a hypotrans leatherback dunner. As you can see, he has the eclipsed eyes. There's a slight ring of color in his eyes if you look really close. They're not completely black. But he's definitely a translucent dragon. Got the all-white nails. That would be the hypomelanism. Bless you. The super smooth scalation. That would be the leatherback gene. That sporadic patterning you see, that's the dunner gene. And another indicator of the dunner gene is, if you look at his belly, you can see that he has scales that go in all directions, whereas a normal bearded dragon's scales would go in one direction. And with dunners, generally, they're a little stockier, kind of like a pit bull build on them. Big heads, stocky bodies, big forearms, lots of extra spike clusters. So it really gives a bearded dragon a kind of dinosaurish look, and I love that about the dunner morph, or the dunner mutation. And dunner is a dominant gene, meaning that only one parent would have to pass that gene on. So in this pairing here, Gambit would be the one to pass on the dunner gene to some of the offspring. And again, with this girl here, she is a leatherback Wero. So leatherback being the smooth scalation, and then the lack of coloration and the lack of pattern, of course, is the Whitblit and Zero gene working together. Now, I'm just really getting into the Wero gene. I will be doing more videos on Weros, Whitblits, Zeros, and telling the difference between the three, and how the gene works together, etc., so forth and so on. But like I said, just wanted to introduce this to you guys. I know you guys don't really see a Wero dragon too often. But there are a few people producing them this year. And we actually will be producing our own Weros in the very near future. We have some het Weros that we're growing up right now. Should be ready to go early next year. Great feeding response on the Wero and on Gambit. You want to try to feed him some roaches, babe?
Dad, they're running away from me.
You gotta get your tongues up a little. You gotta get your hand up a little higher on your tongue. There you go. Come on, get it. You got it.
Don't be scared. I'm going to feed you to the dragon. They just said they want to be eaten.
They want to be eaten, babe. They love being eaten. They're roaches. This is their purpose in life. Okay, now hold it here.
And put them in the air. He did that.
Yeah.
Let's feed him.
And all my dragons tend to get a little camera shy. They'll literally stop eating in the middle of their meal whenever I come by with the camera. So I'm glad we can get these guys eating on camera for you. Let me get it for you.
I need some help getting it.
I know you do, but you're going to get it. Here you go. Now hold it tight.
Your bug. I feel my friend. The bug.
Yeah, you gotta hold it for him so he can see it. He wants it, but he can't see it.
You see the bug now? Oh, I got it. I was eating it.
And we're feeding those guys adult dubia roaches. Those are adult male dubia roaches. That's one of my favorite go-to snacks for them. I mean, and I also use dubia roaches for a staple as well. But like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Just wanted to do a quick video, show you some of our future plans, show you some of the dragons that we're working with. I'll eventually try to do a video on every dragon that we have here that's a future breeder. But for now, just these two. Like I said, Hypotrans, Leatherback Dunner, Gambit, and in a Leatherback Wero, Visual, Whitblit, and Zero. Future pairing here. Definitely excited about it. Looking to get some Hypotrans, Leatherback, and Silk Dunners. 100% head Weros. Going to be an awesome combination. So, in the meantime, in between time, peace. Tell them peace.
Peace.
Love Pagonas.